The game's to be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money. They say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time. Out and about, out chasing paper. The streets of my house and the house always wins like Vegas. Never down for the count. Second win, second nature. Found mine. Never had my hands out. Fuck favors. By design, everything tailored. In my youth, it was shell toes, no Chuck Taylors. We choke game, how to have a game so. It's still the same code game, so it's still the same code. We all pay the cost, pay dues. Move with the main state that I can't lose. On the grind, push a hard line with my linemen. Back when I was young, they said it's all about timing. Till it's my time, all the stars are aligning. I'm a diamond in the rough, couple cuts got me shining. This game, you cannot cop on consignment. In the field, all we do is execute assignments. The game should be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk. The game should be sold, not told. So we finna keep everybody broke. They say time is money, they say money talk. I ain't got no time to waste if you ain't got no time to talk.
First, we get into this paper. See, I want it all, plus some UNDERDOG acres, a lot of alcohol, few dad bags of paper. Run this shit like a ship and I'm the sailor. Cold, kinda like it's fresh up out the freezer. Cold, if she ain't talking bread, I don't need her. Soon as I meet her, I'm a fucker, then I leave her. It's the old Mac needs, treat them all like bottom feeders. Break it down slow for them folks that don't know. I'm a seasoned vet, black belt out the dojo. With a wide range of weapons, so I'm out the holster. Keeping all options open, so many ways that I can fold ya. Told you from the gate, never been about no play. Get it on the go, they never been known for no delay. The game should be sold, not to be told. Keep your mouth shut, don't have to break the mold. Mac needs.
Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I distribute. Break the work down, it's fence to move. Push that work out, I just distribute. A young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor.
I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. You know I'm the boy, get money's what I'm used to.
Keep you straight from the gate, so I don't confuse ya. I'm a D-boy, need abusive as users. I'ma make noise, shout to my producer. I'm an entertainer, but I ain't here to amuse ya. Yeah, I fuck with shooters and they all fucking users. Come through, wake that ass up like a rooster, hella early in the morning. Early bird gets a worm. Finna get rich for 'em, food for the worms. Cutting cocaine, dropping whole things. It's a cold game, make you run your gold chain. Hungry, but I'm moving in a keto state. For sure, I beat the price on the keys in your state. Catch me running up a tab, fucking up a bag. Make me wonder how long will a good thing last. On my Curtis Mayfield, live a life I can't chill. Push a man, pushing packs, all I do is make squeal. Keep it 100, I'm just numb, yo, I can't feel none of these suckers when they say they real. Stacking Uber cash, I'm an out-of-state supply. Random Uber man, here to get away drive. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the foreign or I'm hopping out the Uber. Crew clocking chips opposite of you losers. Can't be broke as a joker, got no sense of humor. Just a young pack mover, shot to my consumer. Jumping out the
You ready, Jerry?
I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother. Show me the money.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
Put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
My pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, money.
Called out here for a pill. Really tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find the things in my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me, no, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Show me the money!
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
What up, fantasy football hustler, back at ya. Oh yeah, Wednesday, wake and bake. Let's get it. Throw in a comment who's up in here with us right now. Let's see, because I know our man Johnny is up in here. Shout out to Johnny. Our man Phil is up in here as well. Shout out to Phil. Lee, what up, Lee? What's going down, bro? Hey, we got our man Peacock in the house. I got my sharing is caring 420 crew shirt on. Thanks to Peacock. All right. Time to do some dabs. And all right, let me see. So we got a new sponsor of the show. And let me just get one piece of info here. But the company is called Dabble. And this one is, I mean, it's pretty awesome. Now you got to be in, so there's 20 states that you could be in here. It is, what is it? Alaska, California, Washington, D.C., Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, and Wisconsin. I'm going to mark this down just so I do not forget here. Now, I'm going to put the link in the chat. So what we got going here is every single person who signs up and you use our promo code, you get a free $25. Free $25. Now, the cool thing about Dabble, the way that they differ from all these other places, because it's all about, you know, the more or less, and, you know, just everything that all these apps are all about, you know, for the fantasy football, more or less, you know, and all that. This one, though, if you pick, so you know how, okay, let's say Underdog, for example, or Prize Picks. They allow you to pick 2 or 3 players, maybe 4 players, 5 players. This one allows you to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can pick 8 players on this one and get up to 100 times return. So, I mean, if you're going 8 players and you throw down $2 or $3 and you hit, you're hitting for $200 or $300. So, I want to see who's going to be the first one to sign up. Now, okay. Signing up, it's free. You get $25 when you sign up. Now, for us, the show, to actually get paid, you got to deposit. You got to make a minimum deposit. I think the minimum is $5. So we need everyone who signs up to deposit $5. Doing that is going to get you 100 entries into the January raffle. So we're really going to try to promote the Dabble, and we're really going to try to get people on it. It's free money that they're giving you, and then the $5 that you deposit, that's to make sure the show gets the kickback for getting you there. And it's free money, free $25. And let me see if I can pull up like the actual like website. But one thing that I know is getting super, super cool is how popular it's getting. Shout out to King D. What up, bro? How popular it's getting. It was actually I mean, this is one of the things that caught my attention when they hit me up was they're actually higher in the App Store right now than FanDuel and then DraftKings. So, and I think it is because they're a little, you know, they're a newer app compared to those guys, and the amount of like signups and people using the app has just been going insane like this year. So I'm on the train. I'm in Vegas, so I can't personally play, but we're definitely going to push this. Yeah, Peacock said playoff dabble GM, give me money. So all you have to, as long as you are in one of these states, I'm going to throw it in again, but it's free money, guys. Go get the free money. And then to support the show, all you got to do is deposit $5. So by signing up and depositing $5, you're going to get $30 in your account. All right. Let's smoke it up. Axel, what up, bro? Eagles or Jags? Let's see. I mean, Eagles D is kind of, I mean, been pretty whack. Let's see. Who plays who? Yeet in the house. Yeet following. What up, bro? Do you just get a new account every time, or do you like subscribe and then follow and then unfollow and then come back and then just follow just so you can leave a message? I'm super curious. Let me know, because I always see Yeet coming in here, and but yeah, it's like you followed like 10 different times this season. Let's see here. Eagles got. Where the fuck are they? Oh, Cardinals. There we go. Great matchup. And then Jags. Who the hell the Jags play? Panthers. Oh, man. I like the Jags here because I feel like Kyler. I mean, Jags get roasted, but like Panthers ain't roasting nobody, though. So that's where I'm at. If you just hopped in to the chat and you didn't hear me talking about the new sponsor of the show, let me know, because it's going to be free money that you're going to be able to get for some gambling purposes if you live in one of the states that I just put above. And Yeet said Amari or Monty. I think I'm going to go Amari, because I think Flacco's just going to force feed him either way. What up, Tino? What's going down, Tino? Let's smoke it up. Yeah, let me see. I wonder if it's gonna. I wonder if it'll let me, because I have the dabble on my phone, but I don't know if it's gonna allow me. Let me see how we could share this screen here. Nice. Axel said made it to the chip in 2 out of 3 leagues. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Let me see. So I may have to. Let me see. I may have to connect my phone here. All right, let's see. All right, let's try this. Come on. All right. There we go. Let's see if this will let me. If this will allow me. Okay. How do I share the screen now? How do I share the screen? Damn it. Why can I not share the screen? All right. Lee said he just joined up. There we go. He said, gonna make the deposit. Send a screenshot of you making the deposit just so I know who's made the deposits, and then we're gonna get you the 100 extra entries for the January raffle. Why can I not fucking share my screen on the phone? Let me see. Yeah, why is it not letting me do it with this? All right, well, I guess we're not going to be able to share that screen there. Let me see. Can I pull it up here? Yeah, I don't think you can actually pull it up on the phone. I mean, on the computer. I think you can only pull it up on the phone. Yeah, I don't know why I can't share the screen. Because normally it would let me do that. All right, we're going to try this again. All right. Shout out to everyone rocking with us. All right, let's see. Stream info. Settings, layout. Come on. I know that there's a way. I know that there's a way. All right. Annoying. All right. I guess what I'm going to have to do, I'm just going to take some screenshots then and show you guys what it looks like, because it's super easy to use. Actually, maybe I'll take a video. How about that? And it's got all sports. That's another cool thing as well. So I'm just going through like the lobby right now, just kind of scrolling. And it's showing me all the Thursday games. It's got IDP on here as well. And it's just showing me this one, but I'll go over to the NBA as well. And you can switch like through the games here. So like on Sunday or Saturday, you know, for football, when there's multiple games, you're able to go through here. All right. Let's share it here. All right, all right. All right, throw this over here. All right, Lee said I made a deposit. There we go. I'm gonna mark you down, Lee. Make sure you send me a screenshot. It could just be with if you didn't take the screenshot when you were doing the deposit, just take the screenshot of your balance, because if it's more than $25, I'll know that you deposited. And then I'm going to mark you down, Lee. So everyone, don't forget, anyone who deposit, all you got to do is download the app. You got to sign up with the promo code. You cannot forget the promo code or we don't get credit for it. I put the link in there and the promo code is 420crew. You want to use both the link and the promo code just in case. Appreciate you guys. And Lee, I'm going to get you marked down for those 100 entries for Dabble. All right. And here is the video showing you guys how to use this here. I kind of went slow. Hopefully I wasn't going too fast through this video. So it's got the Thursday game up right now. And literally the more or less, like that's what you're doing is more or less. And you'll see at the bottom there, every person that you add and you add more or less, it goes to the ticker and you can do up. This is the first one that I've seen like this, where you could do up to 8 players and it gives you, it's a times 100. So I switched over to the NBA to show you guys there, but literally every like major sport you're going to be able to get down on. This is super cool. The concept isn't brand new, but Dabble is one of the newer kids on the block. That is for sure. Super dope, though. Super dope. I have not seen any of these other ones allow you to put like 8 players like in there for like a times 100. A lot of them, it's usually just like 3 or 4 that you can put in there for like a times 6, times 20, like something like that. Yeah, this one's going to allow you to do 8 players and get up to a times 100. It's pretty freaking awesome. Let's see, we got people making moves now. Jacoby Brissett. He's been named the starter. Crazy, man. The Wolf. The Wolf, he did not handle biz down the stretch. Like, what is going on with the Wolf? Man, I forgot to send Bogey the links. He said he was putting the little one back to sleep, and I totally forgot to send him the links. All right, all right. Oh, yeah, and let me see. So we also have another affiliate, another sponsor of the show. We got Dr. Dabber. We filled out everything for their partnership and all that. We finally got linked up. So yeah, now I'll be able to tell you more about the Dr. Dabbers, and you can actually support the show by buying a Dr. Dabber. Yeah, just got the email that we finally got approved for that. It's always the paperwork and all that kind of shit. Always paperwork and jumping through the rigmarole. All right, so it looks like here is the Dr. Dabber. Let me see. I'm not even sure what shows up when you go there, but there's a link that it says, okay, just get you there. Get you there, and then everything is linked. And let me see. I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't know if there is a 420 crew or not. Let me see. What is our promo code? Let's see. So I wonder if it's just that link that people use. Trying to look here and see. Yeah, let me see. I'm not. Huh. Yeah, so I guess there is no promo code. Let me see. I'm going to try to just go add one of these like in here just so I can. So we can see here. We'll go add the Khalifa Kush edition, the one that I'm smoking on right now. Let's see. Okay, so I don't think you need a promo code. You just need to use the link that we have. I guess I'm going to ask here if we have a promo code. All right. Let's smoke more. And Jake said pre-roll and some prime. Let's get it. Let's get it. Peacock said work is slow. Only gonna have to chill here another 2 hours, then take off. Half days all week for sure. I mean, this has to be the slowest week for the courts, right? In between Christmas and New Year's. Because I don't think a lot gets booked on those days, right? Like specifically. Sucks if you get in trouble on those days because then you literally have to wait for the damn holidays to be over. And you're the man, Lee. Okay, cool. On there. So Lee's showing me, since I'm in Vegas, it wouldn't even allow me to go through the process of like depositing. But looks like you could deposit with a credit card, debit card, or Apple Pay. So making it very easy. Peacock said for sure they try to do it all before and right after Christmas and the New Year. For sure. For sure. Because those judges and lawyers want some kind of a what's it called? Some kind of damn it. A vacation also. Fucking hiccups, man. Tino said, I woke up and said, what up, team? And then went back to sleep. Just woke up again. Hey, Tino, you got to get on Dabble, because I know you're all about the bets. So this is very similar to the other like fantasy apps where it's like you do the more or less or whatever, so-and-so more than this many yards, so-and-so less than this many yards, and all the positions, all the different sports. So if you sign up using our link, you get $25 free from Dabble. And then, for the show to get a kickback, you need to deposit at least $5. That's the minimum. So anyone who deposits at least $5 into the Dabble app, you're going to get 100 entries into the January raffle. Peacock said, I worked a 6-hour case on the 22nd, and then it turns out the massage parlor's ex-wife had bought a house with the Asian dude that committed the murder-suicide 2 weeks ago. Wow. Holy shit. Peacock said the massage parlor owner we're deposing on Friday. And Tino, the dopest thing about the Dabble app compared to the other ones, so a lot of the apps, they'll allow you to pick like 5 players and you get like a times 20 on whatever you throw down. This one, they allow you to pick up to 8 players and it's times 100. If that doesn't make sense, let me know. But if you guys have ever played on Prize Picks or any of the other ones, they usually allow you to pick up to 5 players and it's like 20 times your money or whatever. This one allows you to pick up to 8 players for 100 times your money. Like, that shit is super wild. And yeah, Tino, just click the link, and the promo code is 420 crew. So like when you're signing up, you're gonna see a spot for a referral code and use 420 crew. And I'll throw this up though for anyone who didn't see this a little bit earlier. I took a video kind of showing it off here. Super easy. You just hit the play button in the bottom middle. Then it brings you to the games. It kicks you right into football first, and it's got everyone on Thursday. It's got IDP players as well. Super, super dope. And then it's got NBA, it's got NHL, college football, and college basketball. So, I mean, pretty much all the major ones. And Tina said, oh, they put it in if you use the link. Well, I mean, I would say if it's already there, perfect. If you don't see 420 crew in the referral link, just throw that in there so we get the credit for sending you over there. And you get $25 just for downloading the app for free. And you're in Cali, so you're good to go. There's 20 states that you can play in America right now. Here goes the states just for anybody curious. But pretty much, if you can play DraftKings and Prize Picks and all that shit, you can play this as well. Lee just signed up. He's in Texas. What up, Jared? He said, you think I'm crazy for starting KJ Osborne and Shaheed over Garrett Wilson for the championship? Well, I mean, you said 2 players over 1. I'm okay with starting Shaheed over Garrett Wilson. And what's that? I was texting you, Huss, but in your something might, that is where. Say it again, Tino. You're it's getting it's rubbish. It's rubbish what you're putting in here, but it's just, I don't know. I'm sure you're doing the text to type. Oh yeah, perfect. It's already there. Because I see it on the screenshot. It says have a code, and then it says 420 crew already in there. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's where you do it. Yep. And he said, LOL, my bad. Just woke up. I think I got it. Yeah. The screenshot that you sent me, that was exactly where you were supposed to put it. It said have a code at the bottom. So did you have to specifically type that, Tino? Or or when you click the link, did the platform, did the app automatically put it in there for you? And hey, we got Bogey in the house. 3 bogeys coming your way. What
What's happening?
We're telling everyone about the Dabble app. That's the new it's just a different version of Prize Picks. You know, everyone's coming out with their different versions of it. And this one, one of the reasons why this one caught my eye is because it's actually higher in the App Store than DraftKings, than FanDuel, and then and Underdog. So it's like higher than all of those.
How long has it been out?
It's been out for a few years, but still like relatively new compared to all those guys.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's been out for a few years. That means this is not Fugazi, that it's up higher because
that's shit 2011.
Yeah, because a lot of times when you have those new apps, they're like they skyrocket to the top for a minute. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
because they're new. So that's dope. That's why I was asking, like, how old is it? That's just dope. So they want the long route.
Yeah. And it's all the 20 states that you can like play DraftKings in. So it's all that same kind of shit. The coolest thing about this one though, so on like Prize Picks and Underdog, even on Sleeper, like you could pick 5 players and they give you a times 20. And you pick the more or less, you know, more yards here, less yards there. All that shit. So this one, they have IDP first off, so you can actually pick over under on or more or less on tackles and shit like that.
So it is closer to like DraftKings.
Yeah. But you can pick up to 8 players on there. So if you want to get ballsy and pick 8 players, they give you 100 times on the return. So you're throwing $2 down, you hit those 8, you're gonna get 200 back.
See, I'm the type of degen. I'm already feeling my old ways. I'm like, I would spend 100 a weekend. 20 batches what is it? 5 different batches of the 8 fucking parlays.
Hell yeah. And shit, you hit once on that, what would that end up being? 2 G's?
Yep.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire.
I would $400 a month chasing that 8 bands.
I mean, shit. And all you have to hit all you have to hit is once. That pays for the whole month. That's it.
Yeah.
And how many tries would you get? You said 5 tries each week, right?
I was telling you about my girl was like, "Oh, you didn't bring the garbage out in time, did you?" I'm like, she's like, "Everybody else's shit is inside." I'm like, "They're gonna come tomorrow." You know what I mean? So I just left it out there all day anyway and overnight. Yeah. Here they are. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah, unless you have some shitty ass neighbors who somehow like, oh, they left their trash. They got their trash can out there for a whole day.
Yeah. You know what's cool about my this specific block I'm on? Like from the ones that I have met, just from like Halloween and stuff. Like that was like one of the good like exposures to the neighbors.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like it's hella minorities. Mm-hmm. Pretty much all minorities on this block, and most of them are from the Bay. You know what I mean? Yeah, or South Sac. There's one dude. He walks around, and I don't know if like he seems like maybe like late 20s or something. But like I'm always here in the garage, and he always goes like that. Like he's always wearing Niner gear.
And Tino, that's what I said. He said, bro, they literally give you $25 dope. Yeah, it's because they're one of the new kids on the block, right? Compared to these other ones. I didn't know what Dabble was before 3 weeks ago, and when they hit me up. And now shit. They're super high on the App Store, but unless you're actually there, like looking, like I don't know how many people just go to the App Store and just search through like the top 100 apps. Like I haven't done that in a long time.
You take that $20, you take that $25, and you put it on an 8-leg parlay.
And then just a reminder, Tino. So what I was saying, so when you sign up, you use our promo code, you get a free $25, like just free and clear, just for signing up. If you deposit $5, because that's the only way that the show gets a kickback, is when you do a minimum deposit. So you get the $25 free and clear, no matter what. But if you want to make sure the show gets their kickback, you do the minimum deposit of $5, and then you get 100 entries into the January raffle as well. So $5 is the minimum to deposit. And Tino said, you know anyone that's cashed out, Huss? No, because I've only been talking to people who actually like work with them. But one thing I do know is you cannot just straight cash out that $25. You have to use the whole $25 before you can cash that out. Any money that you put in there, though, you could cash out. So yeah, if you you have to at least throw down that $25 on various what do they call it? Various games. I don't know. I forget what the exact
lesser mores.
I mean, it's the lesser mores for sure. Yeah. It's the lesser mores. And come on, bro. I think I'm only gonna bet the 25. Nope. I know that you're not, Tina. Once you I'm just reminding everybody else, though, that's how the show gets the kickback, is by you deposit. Anyone who signs up get the free 25. You deposit the 5, and then the show is going to get the kickback from this as well.
You ever seen? It's a stupid fucking movie, but the concept's kind of trippy. I think it's called Time. It's Justin Timberlake.
Oh, In Time. Yeah,
In Time. There you go.
Yeah, I like that movie. That because it's super trippy.
I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, like, it's kind of funny because you don't really see two minorities in the future. Like, what happened to us?
They didn't. The minorities didn't have a lot of time.
A lot of time. But it was like, you know what I mean? They have what has their clock on their wrist, right?
Well, yeah, it's nothing. Money doesn't exist. Time is your currency.
Yeah, which is like, you know how I'm into, like, I fuck with that 11/11 shit tough, and I have like hundreds of posts of different 11/11 shit, like on my Instagram, and I used to always like just put something like Bogarty as fuck.
Said I like how I could be public on how much I lose. Well, see, and that's one of the cool things too, is like it almost like they're trying to make it like a social media app as well. Not saying that it is, but like Lee, for example, like he followed me.
Ranking, people are gonna fucking they'll probably tail what you're doing. You know?
Well, yeah, you can post your pics and shit. Like there's a whole like feed of like people, posting the pics that they're doing and shit like that. And like Lee, as soon as he signed up, like he went and followed my profile like over there, so we could follow each other and shit like that. Yeah, Tino said, Peacock said like how they steal the time from the dude's watches. I mean, that's what's crazy. And like, so like, and the poor folk, they had to work just to be able to get the time, just to like literally just keep surviving.
Mm-hmm.
Literally living day to day.
And then you had the rich bitch who was like, fuck it, I'm going to the hood. You know what I mean?
Because she wants to die, right?
Just like giving people time and shit.
Yeah.
Just walking around giving them time and like, yeah.
Poker games. Could you imagine a poker game where like literally the game that you're playing, like you could die, like if you take this loss? Like that's how crazy it is.
Imagine for some of the motherfuckers that's a high roller, like, you know what I mean? You might live for that's the new thrill, is that you could die because you're so good, you're basically immortal. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're just killing so many hearts or so many souls were claimed on the table. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, it's either kill or be killed if you're like literally gambling on the currency that is like your lifespan.
And then I guess it was kind of like a Gatsby type story because you have Justin Timberlake, who's like this, he's from the Lolos, right?
Yeah.
But he just I forget how does he come up on a gang of
poker? He fucking wins that big ass fucking hand, and he goes down to where it's like all his time is like literally about to run out, and then he cashes in that huge ass thing, and it's like goes down. It's like 5, 4, 3, and then just fills all the way up.
Gotcha.
And what up, Ryan? He said finals. Yeah, let's get it. Golf or Russ Wilson in a 4-point passing TD. See it like with that, it's like that doesn't even like make a difference. The 4 points with these two guys specifically.
I'm not gonna get off of the golf play. I will say for Russ, like doing like decent against New England, because like no one does like good against them for real.
I'm playing Russ. Fuck it. He's going up against the Chargers.
He's playing the Chargers. I'm playing golf.
Yeah. I like I guess if you actually go look at what Russ has been doing, I think everybody will be shocked in the amount of points that he's been putting up.
I know what he's doing.
Because you got him somewhere, right?
He's costed me matches by like a few points here and there, but I can't be mad because a lot of times it was the right play. Like, You know what I mean? Choosing him. What's funny is I got to a point where I was just like, I'm gonna stop figuring out the matches. I'm just playing Baker over him, and that's been working. And that actually got me to the chip in a couple spots.
And
man, Baker better not be like hella like playing out of his mind. Literal 3 games on fire, and then he plays the Saints, and then they treat the Saints treat him like they always did Tampa. Because week 1, I think they played, or was it week 1 or 2, where like
was Lattimore going to be there? Lattimore is there.
But Baker shredded him up the first time around, but maybe it's because they didn't have no film on him, or I don't know. It's just like they always shut down Brady. But I think Brady in his career with Tampa only had 1 game like decent for fantasy against them.
Oh man, it sucked to be riding on Baker. And I know I am in like places, so it sucks. It really does. And Jared said, well, I got Jacoby, Wicks, Wandale, Dodson, Gabe Davis, Hollywood, but not liking any of them. And the Vikings play without Hawk and Addison is day to day. I mean, it is moves like that where like you scrape the bottom of the barrel for someone like a KJ Osborne, and because of like the opportunity they end up hitting.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna say to start him though as of now. Bogey.
Fucking I like KJ Osborne a lot. This is the game every year he shows up against Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Second time around playing Green Bay. Jair Alexander always plasters himself to Jefferson. I'm not saying that I like that Jair Alexander is not 100% like ever, especially even right now. He's been playing banged up.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing Jefferson. But like Green Bay defense really fucking whack. They just made Bryce Young look like he was good.
Yeah, they're missing a lot of players.
Yeah, so if I can get my hands on a KJ Osborne, out of this group, I'm playing Gabe Davis, even though like he does really bad against New England every game he's played against them in his career.
Yeah,
I'm just saying out of those options that he has.
Yeah. I'm not playing Gabe Davis. Fuck that. So bad. He's gonna do good in the postseason again, like the NFL, like postseason. He's not doing good in our regular seasons. We'll see. Yeah. Jared said I'd like to put Gabe Davis in. He said it right there, but I can't trust him at all.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to
hella risky. The Ponder Monkey, what up? First time chatter on Twitch. What up? What up?
What?
Me too.
And Murray or Stafford? Fuck, man.
Stafford.
Gotta go Stafford. Been killing it. Been lighting it up. Yeah, the Ponder Monkey said grab Demarcus Robinson. I'm assuming he was answering like Jared, like right there. Because
Demarcus Robinson would probably been gone, bro. You know what I mean?
I mean, it depends on what kind of league you're in, though. Because
it's not doesn't hurt to go look though, man.
He was still available in some of the redraft leagues that we're in.
I don't know. I mean, probably
I didn't pick him up earlier in some of these. And what did Tina say? He said, I think about that movie. It makes no sense. He said, I want to just give everybody a limited amount of time and rich people being haters. Well, no, it was how much money you had originally. It all got taken and then it got turned into time, I believe, is like what the backstory was on that.
I don't know. I think what I took from it was that like this is just a world where this has always been currency since one point, right? Because this is like supposed to be beyond in some future, and that like dude has been around for a while. Remember the father?
Yeah,
he had been around for a while. So
that's true.
You know what's crazy is like they all looked young too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the weird part also. It's like you don't age. Johnny said, I like money. Give me money. Woo! Peacock said, I've been playing D-Rob for weeks. Ever since Dell went down. Yeah, I can't believe I sat him in a couple places last week. Just thinking the Saints were going to kind of shut them down. And not so much. All right, I got to charge up this Dr. Dabber thing after I finish this dab in here.
My son cracks me up, bro. Every morning. He has to lug all his shit. He's like, I need help. Every morning. But it's like, then he got all these Christmas toys and bring them all everywhere now. Up and down the stairs. He puts them in all kind of bags and puts them in his backpack.
Hey, shout out to Marco. Good afternoon from the future.
Good band.
Woo.
I gotta build this goddamn. See, I always like the idea of this shit. Like, you know what I mean? We got him like this grocery store thing, and then we got him like a kitchen thing. And that shit's just everywhere all over the house already.
Yeah.
And then I have to. This motherfucker's. Oh, here, we'll put it over, dude. You got anything else in there?
That's how it happens.
No?
Ponder Monkey said I went from 1-5 to the Super Bowl in my money league. Nice play. And what did he say? I played number 1 and he benched Cooper. Oh,
what an idiot.
Man. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck on your side, and it's funny when people create the luck, just by, I don't know, benching the wrong person. I did that for a few people. I benched the wrong peeps in a couple of these leagues.
It was weird. Like, I just get to a point where, like, I always notoriously can't stand the pooper scooper. But, it's a Flacco thing. You can go all the way back. You go all the way back to the motherfucking whoever he got. He's gonna pepper that motherfucker, except for Brashad Perryman. Remember him? I think they might have drafted him high too, like a first round or something. He never panned out. Remember Steve Smith Sr. Even when Flacco had Steve Smith peppering his old ass.
Yeah.
Fucking the year that they switched to Lamar eventually, right? Before that, they brought in my man Smokey John Brown. Remember him?
Yep.
And that motherfucker, like, he was, resurgence. You know what's crazy? I get how much I'm a doctor. How much I'm a doctor. I was already doing content then, and I was like, all right, this motherfucker, he got sickle cell. And he was playing in Arizona his whole career, right? And it's like, yo, when you're in Arizona, bro, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, goddamn, it's high elevation. So, like, when you have sickle cell, you gotta go like hella days in advance, type of shit. Like if you're just gonna go, if you're the visiting team, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to Denver, it's the same thing. I'm sure, like, for whatever sports is in New Mexico, when people go there, it's the same thing. These motherfuckers is hella high in elevation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, so when you have sickle cell, like, you get like a fucking like a calf or a hamstring or some shit, you out forever, bro. This shit's crazy. You heal hella slow.
Hell yeah.
Right. Anyways, when he went to fucking Baltimore and he's at sea level now, balling with Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He was super
relevant. Away.
Yeah.
They switched to Lamar.
Oh yeah, and we finally got all the paperwork done with the Dr. Dabber now as well. So if anyone who didn't hear that earlier, you can now get your Dr. Dabbers through our link. I threw it in the chat there. It's a game changer. It's a game changer for sure. I mean, I haven't really been out on the road much since I got this, but I mean, this would be clutch out on the road. I mean, it's clutch here, not having to use the torch and shit. Been way better not having to use the torch. And what Marco said, Amari Cooper made more points in one game than Diggs made in his last 6 games. I mean, he made more than a lot of people did in their last, like, whatever games. Like, the Pooper Scooper fucking killed it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how many points he got in just a regular
50
league. And yeah, Tino, the rig, the one, this rig, it is the XS. Yes, XS. And I know there's a few different kinds in there. This one specifically is the Khalifa Kush one, the Wiz Khalifa one, but they have other ones in there as well. All right, let's see. What did Cooper score in a regular?
50.
Yeah.
Give me 55.
50. He was a 51-50. 51.5.
Oh, he was going crazy. He was hurting people.
51.50. That is super fucking funny. 51-50 out there.
Hammer don't hurt him.
The Raminator. What up? Man, that's so funny in the Messy Marv one. The white guy doing the the guy drilling his teeth, and he's like, "Man, I love rap." You know, like MC Hammer.
Oh, the video.
Yeah, and well, I don't know if it's in the video.
It came with the DVD that came with the album, right?
So it was actually just the intro to one of the songs. But so I mean, you may be right about that being on a DVD.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's just the audio. There was a video for it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see any video of it, but it was what's it called? It was on the intro to it. And yeah, it sounded like a goofy white guy who was putting in his gold fronts or the diamonds or whatever the fuck, you know, he was doing. And yeah, he's like, I love rap, especially MC Hammer. Hammer don't hurt him.
Hey, Messi used to always have some funny ass skits, bro. It's funny because he was like crazy ass, like
Damn, see, look at that. Tino said, "Damn, that's cheap." He said the E-rig and an E-nail will cost you about $250, and you still have to buy the bong. Exactly, because like I had an E-nail, like the, you know, where you actually put it on the actual nail on the rig or whatever, you know, and you heat it up to whatever temp. And like, I couldn't go rebuy the fucking little bowl piece or whatever. So like, once it got like super gunked and all that, like after a while, like it just wasn't good. So I literally had that thing, used it for like a year, maybe 9 months or something. And then I haven't used it since.
Let's blow it up.
It's literally just an electric box.
Let's smash it a bunch of times with like a mallet.
What up, Zeb?
My dad, when I was a kid, he had like one of them little fucking tool areas, you know what I mean? Like a little back shack thing.
Uh-huh.
And then but he had like a box full of all kind of different hammers, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And then he had this fucking sledgehammer type thing. And it had a fucking, you know, the little steel, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? Then he had another one, but it was rubber. It was rubber.
Yeah.
You know, around the shit. So it's still, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to smash hella shit with that thing.
Nice. Zeb said, I saw the new Ferrari movie. It's really good. I didn't even know they made a new Ferrari movie. Tino said he's going to go watch Wonka at 12. I like it.
Nice.
That'd be a good one. Take some shrooms, go watch Wonka. I like it.
You're really high.
And what Peacock said, that's why Houston claimed Kareem Jackson off waivers. Ward can't stay on the field. Yeah, he keeps getting hurt. I mean, he's old, motherfucker.
Good pickup.
Simmons is old.
That's a good ass pickup, bro. They got Kareem Jackson.
Yeah, I didn't even see that.
Only thing is, like, the only thing that's gonna suck, right, is that like when
one hit, he's out. He's suspended for the rest of the year.
He's gonna negate a big player too by fucking someone else up on the other side of the list.
And the Ponder Monkey said, Puka's the real deal. He said Steve Smith or Debo like. You know what's crazy? He's not like either one of them. You know who he's like? No. He's like fucking Cooper Kupp. Like, that's what's the craziest is he is a very similar build to Cooper Kupp, and they use him like the same way.
I think he got dumbass low key route running skills though. Like I can't wait to see like guys like Matt Harmon are gonna blow this motherfucker to the moon, bruh, because they're gonna pull up all his metrics and he's gonna be.
I want to know the metrics of him being out wide versus in the slot. Because when he's out wide, it just seems like he gets like tiny little plays, you know,
Well, you know what they
comeback
do?
routes and shit like that.
They destroy man and they destroy zone.
Okay.
So it's like they're just fucking incredible.
What up, Derek? What's going down, bro?
No one should want no NFC fans of other teams should want them in.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Salute Derek.
Salute Derek.
Peacock said Pooker Nup.
Steve Smith, you know, I like, you know how I view Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill reminds me of like something like lightweight built, like a Steve Smith, but like he got like he's like Percy Harvin on steroids.
Okay.
Like the skill set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek said Aquaman was okay, wasn't all that good. Yeah, I'm not fucking.
I could have told you that.
I'm not fucking with Aquaman.
I don't know. I just, you know what's funny though? Is like I used to be someone like that. Like I'd be like, I gotta go see it though, right? Like I used to be like that. We should just watch everything before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't give a fuck. I'll spend whatever dub or whatever the fuck it is to fucking figure out I don't like it.
Yeah.
Now I just take people's word for that shit. I just go to I go to a motherfucking respected source. Was the movie good? It's all right. All right. No, I've never watched it.
And Raminator said Zay Flowers, Zamir White, if no Josh Jacobs or Demarcus Robinson. Man, I mean, the way that they were using Flowers, that's where I'm leaning right now. Like, my answer may change towards the end of the week.
Play Miami.
Yeah.
Where is this game? Is it in? Oh, it's in Baltimore. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
And like
with,
the way that they were scheming him too, because it's like it's not like he was like a one-trick pony or anything. They were lining him up all over the field. I mean, they had him doing some jet sweeps as well. Like they were doing things to like just get the ball in his hand to get the game.
But here's my thing: is like this is not any kind of consistency at all. That's the thing. Like it just popped up. I don't feel like exactly safe chasing it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather play Demarcus Robinson against New York, who's been consistently giving up booty to receivers, and like he's actually like unaffected by Tutu Atwell coming back. Like I thought it was like a 1-game thing. We're on like 3 games straight of Demarcus Robinson. Is it 4?
It's probably. I mean, I know it's been. And
then like I mean, I'm just saying like if I was in it, I feel like comfortable chasing that versus. Like the Flowers thing, I need him to be like a gadget guy on top of getting like his 4 or 5 targets.
Yeah, it's been 4. Well, I guess it's been 4 weeks of 13 points or more. So
I think it's 4 straight weeks of a touchdown, right?
Yeah,
that's pretty dope.
That's why, yes. I mean, his yards aren't really there though. Like that's the thing. Like,
but he got 6-7 grabs last 2 weeks straight.
No, just last week.
Just last week. I like it. The arrow's pointing up.
See, because that's I mean, because that's the thing. Like, I mean, he's been there for the touchdowns. It has. I guess that's why I sat him like last week was because this was the outlier for him.
It's funny because I'm willing to chase the touchdowns, which is the most fluky of everything.
Well, I mean, shit, you get 4 in a row. I mean, that's the writing's on the wall somewhere, but it's his yardage. I mean, he's been like 40 to 50 yards and 2 to 4 catches. Last week, 6 for 82. I mean, that was the outlier, but shit, I mean, he killed it.
And I think Tyrod Taylor makes it a decent game with Darren Waller.
Yeah, see, and even Zay Flowers, that's what's crazy is 3 out of the last 4 games he's put up dub. It's just been
I didn't even notice that.
Week 15, he sucked, and he only put up 1 point.
Oh, that's why I'm mad at him.
But in those 3 games, he had a touchdown in each of those games, and in each of those games, he had at least 5 receptions. And this last week, 13 targets, 9 receptions. That was really why it was. They used him differently that past. That game, and it was like it was a point of emphasis to like get him the ball. I don't know why they would change that going into Miami, but yeah, I mean anything's possible because they're gonna need him to do some shit like that to keep moving the chains because their run game is hella whack.
Man, one of them big plays that Zay Flowers made, I was mad at Jair Brown. His motherfucker whiffed on a tackle and let him go for like 30. And then he does the same thing to Lamar.
Yeah.
It's like the last ditch effort to stop Lamar, and then Lamar goes for an extra 15. I was like, fucking guy. Fucking rookie. You fangirl would have never done that.
The Ponder Monkey said could be a likely week 2. I think we just like the idea of Lamar throwing to the tight end so much that we keep wanting to say it's going to be a likely game. But like the writing is on the wall that likely is not. He's no Andrews.
It's against the Dolphins. Are they? What are they against the tight end?
That's a good question. Let's go check that.
But I'm with you though. I mean, like, it's really like I think it's one or the other. Something the big likely games.
So
it's like
the Dolphins over the last 4 weeks have been just like insane against the tight ends. They played Dallas, they played the Jets, they played Tennessee, and they played Washington.
So basically, I guess Washington and Ferguson, or maybe Logan Thomas and Ferguson are probably like some notable guys, quote unquote.
7, 8. So they've only given up 2 really good games to tight ends over the last 8 games. That's what's crazy about this. And Bogey just went into the Matrix. I mean that's not good. That's not a good ratio right there. It was the Jets one time that did good against them in the last 8 weeks, and then the Raiders did good against them as far as the tight ends go. And Nick, what up? He said for the finals, half PPR, Puka, JT, or Rice. Man, I mean, it's tough to sit Puka. Like I'm going Puka versus the Giants. Should be really good. What the fuck? Ryan said just saw the Broncos said they might sit rest the rest of the season. What the fuck? They can still make the playoffs. I don't think so. They're probably. I mean, yeah, they ain't making the playoffs. No way in hell are they making the playoffs because like here's so you got right now the Ravens are the number 1 seed, Dolphins number 2 seed, Chiefs number 3 seed, Jags number 4 seed, the Browns they would be the first wild card. They're 10-5. The Bills they're 9-6. They would be the next wild card. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4, 8, and 7 teams. That's 4 teams that are fighting for one spot. I mean, the people in the AFC South, I mean, they're fighting for potentially 2 playoff spots, there. But still, like the Broncos, like then you got the Broncos, the Raiders, like that are all at I mean really just those 2, so it's not all those guys, but just those 2 are at 7 and 8. Jared Stidham is fucking starting. I see it right there. All right, everybody better go make some moves. Here comes Bogey. So we just heard the news. Russell Wilson is being sat for the next 2 weeks here.
Probably scared that he'll win him a couple games. I mean, he did lose in New England.
Yeah, some bullshit.
Damn. So now I'm in the fucked up predicament because if I don't find out any news today about the Brock that makes me feel good, I might have to, because I have the Stallion, the Brock, and weak ass Russell. But I have Flacco too. And it's like, damn, 2 out of my 4 are kind of, now I only have 3 of those guys. Wilson's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so glad everywhere I have Wilson, I have other motherfuckers, dude.
I don't, man. I mean, I get where it really would. I don't even know if I have Russ in any of these leagues that
I have Russ in one of my. Oh, I have Russ in 2 of my championships, but he's been the 3rd. So, but then in one of them, like I said, I have. Good thing I have Flacco over. But just damn, they play Thursday. Flacco plays Thursday.
What up, Devo? Hey, Devo. I know you like free money when it comes to these apps, these more or less apps. I'm gonna be throwing in, telling everyone about Dabble. It's a new sponsor of the show. You're in New Mexico, so you are one of the states where it is legal. I'm going to throw the video up so you can check it out right now. And it is just like any of the other sites that you do the more or less on. This one's dope, though, that you can do 8 players more or less, and they give you 100 times. And they have IDP included. And they give you, when you sign up, you got to use the promo code 420crew, and you use our link, and they give you a free $25 for signing up. And the way that the show gets a kickback is when you do a deposit, and you could do a deposit of like $5. And doing a deposit of $5 gets you 100 entries into the January raffle. And yeah, all sports too. So we got NFL, NBA, NHL, the college football, the college basketball, all that. So go get the free money, guys. It's if you're in Alaska, California, Washington, D.C., Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, and Wisconsin.
Ooh, I should tell my boy in Rhode Island about this shit.
Hell yeah. And Derek said Jacoby Brissett starting for Washington too. Yeah, I mentioned that at the start of the show. The wolf, he ain't howling no more. Like, man, it's rough.
Yeah, it's funny too, because here's the thing. He played the same the whole way. It's just that once you're mathematically eliminated, they're like, all right, sit your ass down. And like, they're obviously didn't get any wins with him like they should have.
What up, Adam? It's going down, bro.
What up, Adam?
And Adam, what state are you in? We're just talking about this new app Dabble. Well, new to us. Anyways, what state are you in? I cannot remember. Tino said, holy shit, I got a Starbucks gift card from my wife's work. I found out it has 100 on it. Nice.
I would buy like a gang of those fucking sausage egg sandwiches they got.
Yeah.
It's like a giant sausage McMuffin.
Adam's in Illinois. All right, you got to go sign up for this app Dabble. It's one of the more or less apps where you can it's the fantasy football app.
It's fantasy props.
Yeah, anywhere between 2 and 8 players, and the more players you pick on the more or less, the more money that you get back. So this one, the way it's unique. Yeah, this one's unique because you can put up to 8 players in there, and they give you 100 times back. Like, that shit's wild. I haven't seen that on any of these apps. And for using our link and promo code 420crew, you get a free $25 just for signing up. And then to support the show, you deposit $5, and then the show's going to get a kickback, and then you get $100 or 100 entries into the January raffle. And just send me a screenshot so I can see your what's it called? Your balance. And if it's more than 25, I know you deposited. There we go. He said he's never heard of it. Yeah, it's been around for a minute. I never heard of it either until like 3 weeks ago.
What do they call it when you're in the beta phase? Might have been like in the beta phase for a bit.
Could have been.
Because it says it existed since 2011, but I've never heard of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I heard of like DraftKings and shit like that, like fucking early. You know what I mean?
For sure.
They were already having commercials back in like 2012, 13 type of shit.
Yeah. For sure. I lost my ass this week in some parlays. I need a comeback. There we go. Do what Bogey said. He's gonna throw down $100, 5 8-man over more or less, and yeah, it's got to hit one of those. Just one of those a month. 2 rounds.
I mean, see, here's my thing: is like, this is how crazy I am. If I'm strong on something, I'll just do it 5 times. I'll just bet it 5 times.
I mean, if it hits, it hits. I mean, it sucks if it doesn't, but you know, I mean, it's got to be one of those ones where
that's how I used to rock though. I used to like when I used to play DraftKings and shit like that. I would create a player pool and then fucking if there's a team I'm strong about, I enter that same team in hella spots.
Yeah,
maybe it's detrimental to me because I hit doing that shit like early. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is how I'm doing it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean. It only works, and I mean, it always works until it doesn't. I mean, that's just the way that it goes.
My claim to fame is I was already working with you, but it was that Rams Bengals game, and I can't remember there was 3 different parlays I did, but every one of them hit because they were all similar. So it was like the Bengals and to cover. Right, okay. The Bengals to cover the spread, and what was it? What hit the under? I called that right. Whatever it was. What was it? The over or under?
I mean, I remember we hit a parlay like a 5-legger or 6-legger because we went all the unders.
Yep. Okay, so this is one of them. Yeah. So I remember, and then I circle back around. I take the under with the Rams money line, and then fucking what was another one I did? Oh. Damn, what did I do? There's the one with the 5 where we did the 5 different unders and they all fucking hit.
Yeah.
I haven't had a week like that since then. But I was locked in back then though. You know what I mean? I was rocking with the shit week to week.
And Jacob said, still in it, but regretting trading CD Lamb for AJ Brown. Yeah, I mean,
there's one league that cost me like early, like the first 3 weeks. I made a monster trade, but it involved me like getting a big ass haul. Like it was Brandon Ayuk, Travis Etienne, and Justin Herbert, and I sent Dak, Kamara, and CD, and I thought I came up at that moment.
Man, I thought I came up when I traded Brock Purdy for like 2 first-rounders and more than that. And like, man, I know he shit the bed last week. That's what Derek said. He said, Bogey, what the hell happened to Purdy this week? He said, why
hey, you worry about your Cowboys, and I'll worry about my Niners. All right, this is Niner business. All right. We got several owies.
Damn, Adam said the
beat us up in our own house. They came in our house and beat us up.
This is my house, Lil.
2 of those 4 picks, I'll say 2 of those 4 picks weren't his fault. But 2 of those were ugly as fuck, and there were about 2 more that should have been picked, and he got lucky.
And Adam said the KC and San Fran cost me all 5 of those. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean, see, San Fran money line. That I saw that come up a lot in my shout out to the tribe. You know what I mean? And then I just stayed away from that game. You know what I mean? Like my what was it? My lock for gambling wise on Christmas, and I was telling all my cousins this shit too. Was just take the Raiders money line. Like that's the only thing that's money in there anyway. And that shit hit, bro. And they're like, oh, did you put any money on it? No. I was too busy coaching stressful fantasy football.
One dude that I've known since high school is the guy who has like the memorabilia business. He's always doing fucking he's always betting. like on different shit. And man, and this motherfucker, like after the, he was like, someone told me yesterday, scared money don't make money, and he threw down 500 on the Raiders. On the Raiders money line, and it's like 2,500 cashed out.
Yep.
Deck the halls with bells of money. La 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 la.
That motherfucker.
Because I got a cousin, super degen. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, when I was telling him, I'm you know, my lock of the day, like, you know, we're in our little cousins chat. I was like, yeah, my lock of the day is the goddamn Raiders money line. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, oh, I already got that, blood. I'm like, oh. But I feel smart when I'm on the same shit as him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he only sees it from a gambler's perspective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, he only purely sees it from a gambler's perspective. So, like, you know, you might see some of the parlays this motherfucker's come up with, but it's because he's looking at the odds. You know what I mean? And the plus. You know what I mean? That's all.
Man, all right.
Great gambler.
You just made me think of it right now. So one of the movies that we got to do over these next few weeks for the Silver Screen Breakdown.
Matthew McConaughey one?
Yep, the Two for the Money, because such a good like gambling movie. Like if you're into gambling like at all, like this movie is fucking right up your alley. This movie is set. Matthew McConaughey and Al Pacino. It's fucking insane. And they're talking about, is when you were talking about locks or whatever. There's this one guy who's in there. So they have so they aren't sports gamblers or sports bettors, but they give sporting advice. They have a TV show where they're giving their,
so they get paid for the advice.
Yeah, and the
I'm
way
like,
that
Evel Knievel, bitch, I get paid for the attempt.
See, and that's what's crazy is like with them, like
you gotta win to get a percentage.
Yeah, so they even Matthew McConaughey even asks, why not charge a fee up front? And Al Pacino, he just doesn't even answer the question. And but yeah, they if they give the advice,
know why the work will get lazier.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I feel like Al Pacino, I've never seen this movie, but I feel like in his character, he's, you know what I mean. There's a pride to the sense of pride. You know what I mean? Hitting it.
He built this whole thing. He says sports gambling is illegal in 49 out of 50 states. So this is when it was only legal in Vegas, and that was it.
I'm pretty sure they had like Atlantic City, right? Used to be able to do that for a minute. Well, this is a timepiece, right? When do you think this takes place? 2000s?
I mean, it's 2006. I think it is a 2006 movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure Atlantic City for a minute already. You used to be able to go down there. They had books like in the casinos, like legit. Someone could fact check me on that, because I remember it was like just there.
Yeah, I think you're wrong about that. Let's see. Yeah, 2012.
Okay,
that's when the bill passed. Yeah, it even says here it was 2018 was when it was legalized in New Jersey.
Oh yeah, they passed it. Yeah, California keeps voting that shit. All the people, quote unquote.
So you could vote. So you could
against it.
So you could vote on the ponies. That's what it said. So there is racetrack.
Oh, okay.
You could bet on the horses. So that's one thing. And
okay, that's been going on forever then.
And that said 1939. So that's probably what the sport consisted of. There is all the horse races,
the ponies.
Yep. So that in 2006 it was only Nevada where you could do just sports betting, but they said that bookies, you know, it's one of the biggest underground businesses that are out there because everyone's got their needs to play sports bets.
Yeah, I won't say any names, but one of my mans that I rock with, hella tough, making music with, there was a good time there where he would come through with legit cards. You know what I mean? For the week.
Yeah. And
I be looking at him like, man, I'm like, you're slick. Because like he won't put all the games, you know what I mean?
Right.
He just put, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, yeah, I want to bet, you know, such and such. You're like, no, it's not on there. Like fucking guy. I just got to control him. And I'm the type too. I didn't hit fucking with him early, so I just never fucked with him. All my boys did.
Yeah.
The same way. Yeah, I get mad at things. I'm mad at Zay Flowers right now. When we were looking at his numbers, I'm like, no wonder I kept playing him in week 15 because he was a part of a couple of those dynasties that didn't make it past that round.
And Triple X Lex said, damn, so what about Sutton now? Drop him for someone with upside? Sutton still has upside. I mean, the thing is, Chargers are so bad that I'm sure Stidham's going to go out there and throw for like 250, like just depends on how much Sutton like gets from him. The offense has not been horrible for the Broncos. They just don't want to injure Russ.
This dude, Cortland Sutton, does he have like a concussion or some shit?
Good question.
Because then it's really gonna be fucking annoying. It's gonna be some fucking random big Marvin Mims game, or somebody on the team twos with Stidham all year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he is in concussion protocol, so I mean that might work itself out to where we don't even have to.
Yeah,
you have to pick. And Derek said, Hassan Bogey need y'all help. Tua, Brissett, Tyrod, or Stidham.
Tua.
Yeah. I know the Ravens are tough, but
I mean
they're gonna. We saw what
I will say this, bro. Like when it's a real thing when like apparently twice so far, small sample size, but you fire the head coach, then all of a sudden the Raiders they hired their linebackers coach, and that defense is killing it. They're just playing fucking different. They look different on film now. You know what I mean? The Chargers did too for like a half. You know what I mean? Against Buffalo, and then it went away.
And Jacob, I know you can't. He's pissed. He said, "Hella week, we can't do sports betting in Cali." He said, "I got to fuck with Bovado." So I know you can't do sports betting in Cali, but Dabble, the app that we were talking about, you can use in California. It's the more or less, so you're not going to be
player
betting.
Props. Just player props.
You're not going to be betting on.
And when we say more or less, it's under over. So it's just how they term it.
And see, and even then, it's not quote unquote player props because that like goes against the wording of what the app is. I know for people to understand what it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's their loophole to get in the States.
Yeah,
that's how all those apps are. Monkey Knife Fight, goddamn fucking Super Draft Pro. This is that loophole. You know what I mean?
Yep. So you get to pick. I'll throw it back up here and with the video, but yeah, you get to pick like your players and you pick more or less. So like Joe Flacco, Trevor Siemian, Breece Hall, they got the receiving, they got passing touchdowns, they got tackles, and it looks like it was just total tackles on there, not like solo tackles or whatever. So yeah, just everything counts. And NBA, NHL, college football, college basketball, all that stuff. And for signing up and using the promo code 420crew, you get $25 just for free, just added right to your balance. And then to support the show, deposit $5 so the show gets a kickback. And then you get 100 entries into next month's raffle. And the grand prize for these raffles is always a dope signed jersey. And you get to get your pick of a few of them. Derek said, first app I was using the sports bet in New Jersey was the William Hill about 8 years ago. Yeah, see, what's that? What's 8 years ago? 2015?
Yep.
Yeah, so it said something about 2012 when the bill passed. So who knows how far after that?
Because and I've been fucking with Bovado since probably like 2013. 2013, yeah. Like, yeah, because because even just this past fucking last year in November, or whatever the fuck that last fucking polls were, or election was, they fucking the fucking people of California voted against that shit again, bro. That shit's annoying.
Yeah, and I wonder why.
I don't know,
because it's not gonna change anything as far as like, I don't know, like it's not like there's gonna be more casinos popping up.
I know, because it's like, okay, because does that mean like all of a sudden if you are like a bar owner, can I turn my bar into like a book now?
Fuck no.
All right. See?
Hell no.
So
you still need a license for it.
Exactly. So I'm like, and they're only going to distribute X amount of licenses. It's just like liquor licenses. You can only have X amount of there's zoning. So you can only have X amount of fucking liquor licenses in this area. So it's like, oh, okay, if this area is zoned and it's not permitted, then you can't. You can only have like one bar there, or you know what I mean? Or like, so like a lot of the clubs downtown in downtown San Jose, like, you know what I'm saying? You have like a block and it's all bars and clubs. You know what I mean? Just one block. And then, but it'd be like one liquor license in that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because the dude that owns the building, he's like, yeah. And then he's like, whatever you call it, fucking sub, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Sub something. There's a word for it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Like subland or like that.
No, but the license.
I know. I'm not sure exactly what the term is, but
yeah,
we had sub something. Like a sublease or like some, like some shit like that.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Some loophole to where you're like piggybacking off of the same same
yeah.
license.
And then so it's like, and then it's funny too because like, and then it's really just like, you know what I mean? These fucking dispensaries is the same way, right? You know what I mean? Like once they put the zones on them, boom. You know what I mean? That's how a lot of them got rid of in that first wave. I'm glad we at least passed that for sure.
Yeah.
Good job, Kelly. You know what I mean? We had to fucking show the world you could make bazillions. Actually, that was goddamn Denver or Colorado.
Yeah, it was Colorado and
They
Washington.
went wreck with it, and then fucking it was a wrap.
Colorado and Washington were the first.
And they say money doesn't grow on trees.
That's what's dumb is because like fruit grows on trees, like so much, but like I don't know. So many things grow on trees that make us money. And the Ponder Monkey said if Pacheco's out, am I running CEH over Travis Henry? So I'm assuming Derrick Henry, right? Who the Chiefs play again? The Bengals. I mean, it's a soft matchup. It really is.
I need you, Pacheco. Don't die on me.
Yeah, it's my fault. Sorry, guys. I had to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. Fucking Reaper.
Damn you, Titans.
This never fails.
Did you see his name in there in the best ball?
Is he in there? Let me see. Let me see if he's in any of the winning teams.
I root for him because he's the inaugural champion, and I know he only puts in this year. He actually put in a gang of teams, huh?
Yeah, he put in a bunch. Let's see.
He did snatch up a lot of Pacheco though too.
Yep, he's coming out of the Fast Times at Ridgemont High division. He's in there. He's got one team in there.
Yeah. Did you see me in there at all?
Let's check. Ooh, you have fallen. Both those have fallen. They scored 301 and 311. The cutoff this week, it was a lot higher. 342.
Oh, okay.
7.5 was the cutoff. So it was
we made it this far. That shit was fun.
Yeah, let me
Damn, Titans. Go, Titans.
Yeah, let's see. I got 4 teams that made it, and I got 7 teams that fell. It's crazy. Fucking Johnny, our man Johnny, who's always in the chat here with us. He produced the highest scoring team in week 16, coming out of the X-Files division, number 64. 474 total points.
Yeah, Amari Cooper for sure.
I'm assuming there was 16 teams that scored over 400. I'd go out on a limb and say that a good percentage of those had Amari Cooper on them.
I remember saying when I was watching that game and he watching him go crazy, it's like, if I don't have him in any of those best ball teams, I'm dead.
Who said that?
No, I remember saying that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm dead if I don't have him. I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Let's check for Derek.
Yeah.
Let's see. Damn, Derek is sending 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams.
Yeah. Let's go, Derek. Get the bag.
The out of the 3 Ninjas division, he scored 403. Out of the longest yard division, he's the Deacon Moss team, scored 388. Out of the Jerry Maguire division, 386. Out of the Saved by the Bell division, he's repping Screech, 360.
Rest in peace, Screech. He's from my hometown.
Yeah, nice. Screech is crazy.
No, that's why he grew up all fucked up.
Yeah. And then out of the Star Wars division, 347. Man, 5 teams. 5 teams moving on. I think you and Kidda might be tied for the most. Let's see. How many teams is Kidda sending? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Kidda's sending 5 as well. I'm only sending 4. I had so many injuries.
All right, down,
yeah.
please. No, just no.
Good stuff. If anybody else wants me to check if you moved any of these teams on. Oh, and for everyone, clock management. He scored 254 points this week. He was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th lowest score out of the 148 teams.
It was a valiant effort, Clock.
Be safe out there, Clock.
Yeah.
Johnny said I had Amari and Brees in that one. Okay, yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
That team fucking killed it. And let me see. One of the other teams, Lassie Long, 452 out of the Surf Ninjas division. That's the number 72. Those were the 2 highest on the week. The only teams over 450. Really wild. And Jelly of the Month. He said 2 for 2. Going to the title games. I need 1 defense, Denver versus LA, and the Jets versus Cleveland, Jacksonville versus Carolina. I don't want the Jets. Like, I know that they're super solid, but like, yeah, Joe Flacco, like he's kind of crazy. He'll just throw it up there. I like Denver versus the Chargers.
Yep.
And Russ being benched, I don't think makes a difference of anything for that defense. Yeah, Derek said, be safe, Clock. Real talk. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Because Clock's one of those secret agent men. Just make sure you make it back to us, bro. Ponder Monkey said, I'm going the Raiders.
My man, Clock.
Ponder Monkey said, I'm going the Raiders D this week. Yeah, I mean, it's not a super bad option versus the Colts.
Yeah. Colts they don't got the best offensive line. Minshew will throw a pick or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What you hope for, anyways. All right. We got a crazy week ahead of us. I already started my championship movie run with the Days of Thunder. Cole Trickle out of the NASCAR, the only NASCAR movie I really fuck with because I don't fuck with Talladega Nights or anything like that. And he's like the hottest rookie to ever hit the streets in NASCAR, or hit the blacktop in NASCAR, whatever the fuck they would call it. And Bake said, "What are the best ball payouts?" It's all in the pinned posts of the what's it called, of the leagues. Go check that out. It's on like the second or third page. It's the top 14 that get paid out. So 74 make it to the final week, and that's the top 14 that'll get paid out. And Tino said Cole Trickle coming on the outside. Yeah. I know Cole, he always goes to the outside.
Not when it counted.
They got the super 80s music in the background, you know, just made for that movie. Fucking classic.
Yeah, his bitch was in there too, huh?
Yeah,
when he was with her.
Yeah, like I don't know. That might have been the first movie that, you know, that they were ever in, the one that sparked it. Because when was that movie from? Like 80s?
Nah, when she in Top Gun with him?
Was she?
Yeah, right. Am I tripping?
Let's see.
Why do I remember her riding on a motorcycle with him, man?
Well, that was in Days of Thunder.
Okay, so I'm confusing it.
Yeah, she was not in Top Gun.
Yeah, that might have been the one. Then you're right.
And
I mean, that was the one.
Yeah, I guess it wasn't. I mean, guess it wasn't even an 80s movie. It was 1990.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like an 80s movie for sure. I mean, it's just that cusp of like, yeah, because all the music is what makes it an 80s movie. That's for sure.
It's 1990s, so it's not. It's like the year out, the first year out of the 80s.
Yeah, and let's even see when it came out.
It's gonna be similar. Yeah, they might have even been shooting that bitch in the 80s.
Okay, yeah, well, for sure they were because it came out June 27th. So yeah, they're definitely everything in there. And Derek said, I can't get my kids off the PS5 for sure. Yeah, he's loving the what's it called? Loving the Spider-Man. And I got NBA 2K, but I need to get my player better. He fucking sucks right now. Chino, what's the secret for getting your player better? Because I'm not even sure like what to do. It's like so different now. It's not like before where you just create a character and like you get drafted and you start the season. Like now everything is like the world. Do you even fucking like play like in the do you even play any fucking games?
You want to say about now? Okay.
Tino says Days of Thunder Christmas movie. No way, it's a Christmas movie. But before like going into championship week, I always watch like hella like sports movies and like I don't watch any of the Coach Carters and shit. I don't watch any of these ones where they valiantly lose.
You watch the same exact ones you need every year.
Well, I watch the winning ones, So yeah, we're gonna put on some Mighty Ducks. That'll be in the mix. What are some other sports movies? Got to get some Happy Gilmore action going, But just any movie where these teams are winning the championship, winning the big time.
All the classics,
all of them. Derek said I bought the new Madden for me. He said time to get back into it. Get the NBA game, Derek. Get NBA 2K. That's what Tino said he's gonna be on. And yeah, because especially if we can get 4 or 5 of us, yeah, we'll be doing all right. It'd be cool. And Tino said, play the season, bro, before you step on the street court. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. How do you play the actual season? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I made myself a point guard. I'm like 6'5" or 6'6". But yeah, we'll see. It'd either be a point guard or a shooting guard if we were could even potentially be a small forward. But be a real small forward though. Yeah, see the Ponder Monkey. I can watch Hoosiers forever. Hoosiers is one of those ones for sure. All right, Derek.
I'll watch all the same. I'm telling you, I'll watch all the same ones every year.
Yeah.
Gotta make sure we do this right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Happy Gilmore. Shit. Motherfucking. I fuck with Mighty Ducks. I can get down with that.
Any given Sunday. I mean, come on. Probably I Remember the Titans will be in the mix there. Longest Yard could be in the mix.
I don't really fuck with I haven't really I haven't sat through The Longest Yard.
The Adam Sandler one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's solid. Who's in there that you don't like? Because always someone that you don't like.
I just never sat through it.
Not even the original. Not even the original one with Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, no.
That's classic.
I know. I'm getting it ready for us though later. Okay. Sure. I'm not gonna warm it. I'm just putting it in the microwave. Okay. So it's not sitting out. Relax.
They said dunking is broken down right now for the small forwards that they can all do the dunks, huh? And he said, don't listen to the bio videos either, Huss. He said the season changes. I would make a player like how you want to play. Okay. Yeah, see, for the season, I just like playing with the ball in my hand. Pause. That's just the I don't know. So boring, like just like running through all the other shit. Major League Classic. Hold on. Where is it? Just for Major League.
Major League.
And Tino said for small forwards they can build they can do fast like a guard, but they can dunk like a center. Oh, okay. All right. I feel you, Tino. I feel you. Okay. Yeah. Because we got to have the crazy, got to be able to dunk like crazy on the courts. That's for sure.
You got to be able to dominate the paint.
And Derek said, how can we get Bogey involved in all this?
Man, shit. I got a PS5. Well, my daughter does.
Yeah.
So I don't.
Bogey has no access to it. She already said she's already done locked him out of it.
I do want to get one for my little man though.
Yeah, see, even with Noble, it was like
he's on the iPad games like real tough right now. And he'll play games. Yeah. He'll play like Minecraft and like Fortnite and shit with them.
Yeah,
on
Noble,
the sticks. They let him get on the sticks, they don't let me.
Yeah, Noble definitely wouldn't have been ready for this. Like, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just wondering.
I said a couple years ago, but I guess he's already been playing the PlayStation for like 2 years.
And like, I might sound like a it's not. I didn't even warm it, dude. And those were for me. I don't know why you're tripping. There's still a bunch because of some Cinnabons, right? And I'm like, you want a Cinnabon? He's like, yeah. Then I start getting it ready for him. He changes his mind. I'm like, I'll just put it in the microwave.
Yeah, Derek said it minds my kids, but I'll play when they don't. Yeah, so like last night when I was playing, it was like Noble had to. His mom already told him. Vanessa said, "Got to shut it down at 9." So as soon as 9 came around, I was like, "All right."
He was on that till 3, huh? He was like, "Boom."
No. It was me. I took the controller. I was like, "All right, now."
No, that's what I'm saying. You was on it till 3, huh? Boom.
I was on it for like an hour, but yeah.
It's funny because the goddamn, man, we got my daughter's room set up right. You know what I mean? Because she was hella mad when we moved her away from her friends.
What up, Joe? Smoke it up.
So I'm like, all right. Because remember, for the longest, I just had that PS5 in the box still, chilling right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just chilling. And then this motherfucker, just as soon as we moved, she's like, I'm going to put it in my room. After she saw how, you know, we got her 50-inch joint and all this shit. You know what I mean? And she's like, oh, yeah. And then she over here fucking won't let nobody get on the stick except for, well, she let my little man go. She didn't let me, man.
I mean, it's in the room. That's the thing. You know, if it's in the room, it's just, you know.
I know. And every time I walk in there, she's like, get out of my room, you stink. Because I'm sure I smell like fucking straight dank. You know what I mean? That's why I always wear this. Week to week, I'll have like my smoking sweater. Like, oh, let me throw this one on. Just right there, my little coat hanger thing.
Derek's laughing. It says too funny, Bogey.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, all of a sudden we move and I get you set up right, and you motherfucking now you goddamn wanna.
What the PS5 out. Joe said, I hate my league. They're making it about points now and not about wins. He said, I'm looking for a new league now. Bro, always telling people to come join our leagues. Join the 420 crew at 420crew.org. That is, you're going to get access to the Patreon app, and that's pretty much like our private social media app where we got multiple chats on there. I'll be making posts specifically about the leagues. There'll be updates about when the shows start, things like that. And the next leagues that are starting are for the NFL playoffs. Drafts kick off January 8th. One draft is going to kick off January 7th, and we're going to be savages and draft at 8 o'clock California time. And that'll be the first draft. We just got to know all the teams and who are all the specific playoff teams that are in there. And then all the slow drafts are going to start on Monday, January 8th. And then we're going to have fast drafts going throughout the week as well. It's going to be fucking awesome. Been doing these since 2021. And Tino said, he said, my trip's off me. He said, I'll be watching the podcast on my phone and then AirPod playing music on the PS5 and playing NBA 2K at the same time. He said, for sure I got ADHD or something.
That's tight.
I mean, I feel like because of the access to everything, it's like, I don't know, even if I walk like outside or something, like to go take out the trash or whatever, like I'll put a podcast on my phone and just continue with whatever podcast I was listening to.
Man, I've been like that forever, bro. Ever since I had a smartphone, just watching something. You know what I mean? Watching something or listening to something. Yeah, and then like when I got my first, what was it? Oh, it was when the Getro first started fucking with iPhone. You remember Metro?
Yeah.
Yeah, when they first had an iPhone, I was like, hell yeah. So I have a burner is the iPhone now. And then I had fucking Apple, what is it called? All the Apple Pod shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, there's hella podcasts. I used to go down crazy ass rabbit holes. Chilling, put hella foods on shit. Like, bruh. Like there's this one like murder mystery shit I used to fuck with. Shit was hella dope.
Yeah.
It was fucking legit.
Jake said we playing fan tracks for the playoff leagues. Yes, we've tried other ones. Fan tracks is definitely the best out of the bunch that are able to do that style of league. Because none of the major four do it. Like, so the major four to me are Sleeper, ESPN, Yahoo, and NFL. Even though all of them suck, besides Sleeper, to me, they're still the major four. Those are the four most popular, and none of them offer the style. Not even Sleeper yet.
Let's kill them.
Adam said, I'm ready for the playoff leagues. Hell yeah, it's gonna be super dope. And Tina said, bro, I'm super hooked on that timeline channel on YouTube. He said I fall asleep to it every night. What's the timeline channel?
Hold on, the baby woke up. I'll be back.
Okay. What's the timeline channel, Tino? Oh, the history same history channel. Okay. I see it. That's what popped up. Joe said, I lost my league because of ADHD. I was in first, 12-3. I had 2 less points than the next guy, 11-4, because I was starting players just so I had someone in their Monday night game after I already won my game. What the fuck? Ha! Ponder Monkey said, "Wife got me a beanie with the BT speakers and with the Bluetooth speakers in it. Hell yeah, yeah." And Derek said he doesn't even know what channel that is. I work for the cable company. Well, I bet it's not a cable channel. I bet it's just a YouTube channel, is what it is. That's what it. It's a Timeline World History Documentaries. And yeah, it looks like there's a shitload in there. I mean, it says they have over 1,000 videos in there. Tino said, yeah, that's it, Huss. Yeah, see, I need to I really want to start producing content like that, and like not just like the live streams. Like I haven't even seen exactly what this is, but I assume it's like a lot of pictures, videos, and like voiceover like work. Oh, well, this one actually has people who are on location recording videos. I mean, this one looks like it could be like literally a show like on cable. That's pretty cool. But I do want to produce some content where it's like probably something about movies. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out, is like what I want to do. And Tina said, bro, it takes so much work to do. It's a video. Yeah, not as long as these. Like I'm thinking 5 to 10 minute like videos. Because that's really what people's attention spans can handle anyways. But trying to figure out like what kind of content I would want to like do it for. because there's so many of these channels out there that I know that are making money off of it, and yeah, just got to figure out something that I like, I guess. And Tina said they go to Rome and they hold the sword and shit. Oh yeah, for sure. Like this one, this one was wild. It wasn't what I thought that it was going to be. I thought that it was going to be someone speaking about something and like literally just going through a timeline and showing different videos and pictures and things like that. No, this one looked like it was like a TV like produced like type of movie or like type of like hour long like episode. And Ponder Monkey said Hannibal with Denzel going to be a great series on Netflix. Oh yeah. And what Joe said, you just got to watch the new Netflix movies and review them. He said all the Netflix movies are up for translation. Okay. Which one's the great idea? The Netflix movies? Hannibal with Denzel is going to be a great series on Netflix. Damn. Okay, yeah. Tina said the reviewing of Netflix movies. And seeing like, but I want to do it like, so I like the way that we're doing the movie reviews like right now, but I want to like have something where it's like, yeah, where it's like the whole movie is like the whole, it's like, it's almost like the movie being like shrunken down into 5 or 10 minutes, just going through a whole synopsis of the movie. I got to figure out how to do that shit though, because got to be able to get scenes and stuff like that. And so got to figure out how to be able to like copy all those things to be able to use little pieces or whatever. And Tina said actually Prime shows would be better. We can actually show them. And see, and I want to be able to do that, but that is still like, it's still the live stream aspect of it. And like, I like the live streaming and we're not going to stop the live streaming, but I need to figure out, like what I'm going to do to make like uploaded content. Cause like, I don't know what we have like right now, even with the silver screen breakdown. I mean, it does end up being like uploaded content, but it's still, I mean, it's the same exact thing as the live stream. It's just like broken down and uploaded into smaller pieces. And Johnny said, review that Netflix movie 65, worst movie I've ever damn seen. Oh man. Review it just to like rip on it. But yeah, that's something that that's something that I've been trying to and Tino said loaded content is so hard to make, requires a team of people. I'm not even sure what loaded content is. I'm not even sure what you mean. Uploaded content. No, not necessarily. Joe said, just find out what movie or show's in the algorithm trending and do that to get in the algorithm. Okay, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. And I bet what up, Chewy? Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. Yep, Broncos benching Russ. Sucks. Why couldn't they do it next week? Now I got to go look and see if he's in any of my if any of the teams that I'm in a championship in Dynasty. Let me see. Nope. Got Mahomes and Love over there. Got Dak and Lamar. And another one. Josh Allen, Heineke, Fuck, no rest there. Josh Allen and Mahomes. Baker Mayfield. Fuck. And Zappy. Shit. That's bad. Derek Carr. T-Law. Fuck. Damn, and Russ is the only other one that I fucking have. Let's see. Minshew, Heineke. Fuck. What did we just get some news on? Oh, no way. Packers have suspended Jair Alexander for 1 game for conduct detrimental to the team. So Jair Alexander is not going to be playing this week. That's good news for News Green Bay play. Good news for the Vikings. Let's see what they said. Damn, everyone who's hurt on the Chiefs is not expected to practice. Trevor Lawrence not planning on doing much today, they said. Buggy says, Justin Jefferson, I need you. Ponder Monkey said, as a lifelong Broncos fan, I'm ready to move on. They're not moving on from him. They just don't want him to get hurt in the last couple games is what they said. Tino said, I told you about the Twitch show I watch where the dude plays weird cartoons. I feel like the last episode I watched was he played was a Rambo cartoon. That's crazy. All right, send a message to someone who actually knows Raheed Shaheed, trying to shoot a shot here. All right. Sending this message out to one of my homegirls from high school about this. All right. Let's see. And Tino said, how do they get licensing to play that? All right. But yeah, I am curious about that too, Tino, how they are able to get away with that. And so what about having a show called Who Is This Rudy Poo? Oh man, this shit is so funny. Hold on, where is it?
Who is this Rudy Poo?
It could be a questionnaire prediction show on the rookies are going to end up in the 2024 draft. Every video you get a comment on a rookie that is highlighted that day, and when the draft comes around, whoever guesses the correct spots accurately wins something like a Cheech and Chong bong. Okay, yeah, so I feel like it would bring in more dynasty degenerates and grow the channel. I like that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. And Ponder Monkey said, I did grab Shaheed this week, but still playing Puka or Debo. I'm not mad at you. And Tino says, Twitch name is Puppet Jared Hush. Check him out. I'm sure we can do a similar show, but with Netflix or Prime. Let me see. So Puppet Jared. Hold on. Let me go follow him right now just so I don't forget. Cool. We'll check that out in the future. And what Bogey said, I don't think people care about the licensing if the episodes just get taken down automatically after, right? Do you think? So this person actually has like ones that are like staying up still. So I don't know. But yeah, that is something. I mean, if they're just going live and it's being taken down after, yeah, I don't know if they necessarily care. George Cook, Raiders or the Bears defense? Probably leaning the Raiders right now. And he said the bench one between ETN, Aaron Jones, CEH, Ty Chandler. This one's tough. This one is probably going to be like going down to like the wire, like of who to actually bench out of those guys. Because, yeah, it's tough. I mean, ETN hasn't really been that good, but he's got the Panthers. It's like the boss matchup. CEH, still got to wait and see if Pacheco's all the way out. Aaron Jones has the Vikings, kind of a tough matchup, but it is like the last game on like Sunday night. So, I mean, I know everyone's going to try to be getting a piece of that action. And then Ty Chandler in the same game, man. Packers pretty bad against the run. Big Bo Perp said championship bound. Thanks for all the help this season. Yes, sir. And what did he say? Raiders, Packers, Raiders. Yeah, for sure. Ponder Monkey have the Raiders and the Bears going Raiders. Let's do it. All right. Let's see. We're going to finish hitting this dab here. And then we're going to shut it down. for the day. Ponder Monkey said with Pacheco out of bench Jones. Yeah, I want to hear. I mean, Alexander Madison, even I guess we got to hear something if we don't hear something about he's going to take on a bigger role this week, like we just got to assume it's going to be Chandler. Yeah. All right. So if you guys didn't hear, guys, we got a couple different links for you to go follow. Go subscribe to Dabble. It is it's a fantasy sports app where you get to do the overs and unders of the players' stats. Over more or less on rushing yards, more or less passing yards, more or less receiving yards. They even got tackles and IDP on there. Use our link and then use the promo code 420crew. They're going to give you $25 free just for joining right into your balance. And then you go deposit $5 to get to support the show and make sure that the show gets a kickback. You deposit $5 and you get 100 entries into the January raffle that we're going to be doing here on the channel. $25 for free. You spend $5 and then go turn that into way more than that. And the other sponsor, we finally got all the paperwork worked out with Dr. Dabber. So if you've been wanting to go get a Dr. Dabber because you've been seeing me use it, go use it, but use our link before you set everything up there. Prices vary. This one's $250. Tino even talked about it. If you went and bought like an actual like e-rig, you're going to be spending about $250, and you still have to buy the bong to go with it. This is like the all-in-one solution that you can like take on the go. And yeah, it's like super awesome. It has 4 settings that you can set for the heat. I have mine set on the second lowest, so we can hit those low temp smooth dabs. That's why you see me like packing a dab and it lasting like hit after hit after hit after hit. What up, Song? Letting people know about the Dr. Dabber. It's where it's at, man. Just getting those dabs flowing. And if you use our link, I think you get a little bit of a discount and you support the show as well. And then Song, you want to sign up on the Dabble. Look at the Dabble link that I sent you above. I'm getting ready to shut this down, but I just went through the little spiel. Here goes just the video, just so you can see the way that you use it on the phone. You just go to play at the bottom, and then see you're just looking at all the over-unders on rushing, on receiving, on passing, on tackles. They got IDP, everything in there. And then it's not just NFL. They got NBA, they got NHL, they got college football, they got college basketball, a little bit of everything. And for using the link and using the promo code 420crew, you get $25 for free just for signing up. And then when you deposit $5, just $5, that's the minimum deposit. Oh, he's already on Dabble. Okay, never mind. But for anybody who uses, anyone who deposits $5 after signing up with our promo code, you get 100 entries into the January raffle. Yeah, and dang it. So I don't know if you can like start a new account or anything. Like probably not, because I'm sure it's like linked with your phone number and like all that shit as well. But Song, if you get anybody to sign up and deposit the $5, I'll give you the 100 entries. How about that? So if there's anybody that who is into the overs and unders or the more or lesses, and they're not on Dabble, let them know. What up, Chaotic? Chaotic, I'm going to send you the info about this app Dabble. It's new fantasy football. Well, I mean, new to us. It's been around for a little while. It's been around for a little while. New to us, though, Dabble, where you can do the fantasy more or lesses, you know, more or less passing yards, more or less rushing yards, more or less tackles, all that kind of stuff. One thing that's super cool about Dabble compared to any of these other ones is they allow you to choose up to 8 players and they give you a 100 times return. So if you choose 8 players, more or less, whatever the stats, passing, rushing, receiving, tackles, yes, it is allowed in Florida. It's allowed in Alaska, Cali, Washington, D.C., Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Minnesota, New Mexico, North Carolina, North Dakota, Oklahoma, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Texas, Utah, Wisconsin. So, yes, it is allowed in Florida. And so you use the link and you use our promo code 420crew and you get a free $25 just thrown right into your account just for using our promo code. When you deposit $5, that's when the show actually gets a kickback. They want to see people deposit at least the minimum amount, $5. The show's going to get a kickback from Dabble, and then you're going to get 100 entries into the next raffle. And Chaotic, did I message you? You won one of the 4 spots in the last raffle. You won either a Tyson 2.0 swag bag that's with a t-shirt, a grinder, and a bucket hat from Tyson 2.0. That's Mike Tyson's brand. Or a Tikal swag bag that is Method Man's weed brand, Tikal, and that comes with an ashtray, a grinder, a decal for like your keys or whatever. A lot of different things. I'll message you about that, Chaotic. I don't know if I did or not, but if I didn't, thanks for joining today because that refreshed my memory. And Big Bo Perp said Gabe Davis or Romeo Dubs, if healthy Jaden Reed. So right now I'll say Romeo Dubs. Right now I will say Romeo Dubs, but I think I would play Jaden Reed if he comes back. Like I said, I got Josh Allen, so the stack versus New England is tantalizing. Yeah, but Gabe Davis never does good against New England. I can't co-sign that. Like, he's been so bad over the last couple games, and he's like notoriously bad against New England. So yeah, I don't know. I can't do it. I'll go one of the Green Bay peeps. All right. Well, we got Spencer the Guru and Peacock. Both of those homies got the shows today on the channel. We got Spencer the Guru at 6 West Coast time. That is 8 Central, 9 Eastern. And then we got Peacock. He'll be right around 7 West Coast time. That is 9 Eastern, 9 Central, 10 Eastern. Oh, yeah. And Bake says, shout out to Tyson 2.0 and to Cal. Method Man swag bag was dope. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And it's dope that we got sponsors of the show who hooked us up to be able to give out, like things like this for like raffles. And what did he do in the last game? I forgot, Bogey. You are right. That Gabe Davis did go off. Hold on. Let's see. What was it that he did? Yeah, the 4 for 130 and a tug. It was the games before that he didn't do shit. 2 zeros. What did he do? Versus New England earlier this year. Played pretty much all the snaps. 5 targets, 1 catch for 6 yards. Yeah, so I don't want to be fooled by this pass game versus the garbage Chargers. And Big Bo Perp, from Andre comes back, would you bench Zeke for Spears or Herbert? Probably Herbert, the way that they used him. Spears, I don't know. He's just super fluky over there, and the Titans offense is like really just like not holding it down. The one thing like about Spears that is like really like saving him is the work that he gets in the pass game. So he keeps a decent floor, like I know in 3 of the last 4 games had like at least 10 points, but yeah, not any kind of ceiling. And Bogey says, hard to say. He's going to break his bad streak against New England. But, you know, I feel about Gabe Davis. Yeah, for sure. And Big Bo Perp said Spears has 1,000 all-purpose yards. That shocked me even as a Titans fan. Yeah, I mean, he has so he has like 400 rushing, 300 receiving. I mean, the 45 receptions. I mean, that's pretty solid. But the return yards, they account for a nice chunk of that as well. If you don't get points, he said kick returns helping our league. Okay, well, see, like, I mean, I don't even know like his kick return stats like that. Just got to look at what he's averaging. If those kick return stats make him, you know, closer to a 20-point guy instead of 11 to 14, you know, point guy, yeah, I'd say just start him. But yeah, so you got to preface that when you ask questions, because yeah, like I have no idea that Spears is going to get points for kick returns, like when it comes to that question. Okay, yeah, I said no, still like 9 points a game. Okay, never mind. Yeah, see, like that's still, you know, that's like desperation. Ninjas, what up? He said, not the best year for fantasy Ninja, but he said, I did win the toilet bowl. Oh, man, hold on. Hopefully this makes you laugh. Well, there's always next year, Ninjas, and what's dope is next year starts in January with the Hustler, because I'm going to be doing the fantasy playoff leagues like we've been doing for the last, like, 4 years. 3 or 4 years, whatever it's been. Just make sure that you are a part of the crew at 420crew.org, because that's where all the communication is going to be happening. And you're going to let me know what leagues you want to get in over there. So we're going to have posts that are going down over there that you're going to be able to respond to. You're going to be able to message me directly through the app as well. And we also have multiple chats through that app as well. So yeah, a lot of ways that you'll be able to communicate, and that's the main way that the 420 crew communicates with each other is through Patreon. And yeah, he said I need to get into a playoff league. He said got to get the funds right now after Christmas. Yeah, for sure. It's either $33 or $55, and on Patreon it's a minimum of $5 to sign up. And yeah, you don't have to pay until we get, I mean, it is going to be like next week pretty much, but it's either going to be 33 or 55 as long as you're sending with Zelle. It'll be like $1 more or whatever if I got to send an invoice. Yeah, so fucking annoying now that Apple Pay shut us down as well. So fucking annoying. We got to do everything through all these apps with like the processing fees and all that shit. So fucking annoying. And but yeah, it's either gonna be pretty much 33 or $55 is what you're looking at, you know, maybe with like $1 or $2 processing fee on top of that. So yeah, not that much to keep the fantasy party going. It's a 3-week tourney that is going to be going down, and just keeps the fantasy party going. It goes week 19, 20, and 21. So just think about that. If week 18 is the last week of the season, 19, 20, and 21, those are the next 3 weeks through the conference championships. And then whoever has the most total points over those 3 weeks, the top 3 are in the money out of the 12. And then we got dynasty drafts starting in February. So you want to be a part of the crew so you can get into the dynasties as well. Going to be super dope. And Peacock said the Fugazi Jags dropped 6 in a row. Man, I'm hoping just for you, Peacock, that you guys could get in there, because that would be wild. All right, we're going to get up out of here. We will see you guys a little bit later for the Spencer the Guru Power Hour, the Guru Nation Power Hour, and the H-Town Huddle with our man Peacock. We'll see you guys later. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz
all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm gonna take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the